Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of CTL. We got a great show for you tonight, kicking off the 24/7 title. That is right, and it looks like Devin was the lucky draw this week. Every week we draw a random person, and it was Devin this week who had an impressive win last week. So we'll see if he can beat DJ Bob, who recently won the title. And this is going to definitely be a good one. But DJ Bob defeated Riz in a steel cage and won the 24/7 title. And a lot of these people have had bad luck because they haven't been able to retain the title. They can win it, but they have trouble retaining it. So we'll see what happens here tonight. And DJ Bob is here. Devin is here. And, of course, Gory X joining the Essentials. That is big. That happened last week, and he sent a message to everybody that if they cross his path, he is going to punch them in a place they don't want to be punched. So, who knows what's going to happen there. And look at Devin. And, oh, wow, Devin pushing off on DJ Bob. He did get a new attire, and I really like it. I think it's a really cool attire. But will it be enough to defeat DJ Bob? DJ Bob is oh, wow, throws the chair at Devin. And look at Devin here. Didn't even phase him. So we got a big night tonight. Of course, this is the last episode until Clash at the Castle. So it's going to be a big episode. Who knows what's going to happen? Clash at the Castle is going to be crazy this year. Everyone's excited for the pay-per-view. A lot to look forward to. We already have a couple matches announced. The Iron Stock versus the Stock Boys. Okada versus Plum for the CTL title. And we're going to have the 24/7 title. We'll probably have some, we may be introducing the Hardcore title. So that'd be very interesting to see. And Devin so far is doing really well in this. Oh my goodness, and DJ Bob. We got two DJs here. We got DJ Disney and DJ Bob, and both of them are very extreme. DJ Bob here lately, he won that 24/7 title. He really defeated Riz in that. And tonight he has a big challenge, a former tag team champion. And I think a former Universal champion, yeah. Former Universal champion as well. So he's got his plate full. And Devin's off to a great start. And look at DJ. Throwing Devin back in. And DJ Bob going for the pin here. And a kick out there by Devin. Look at DJ Bob. Now he's coming back. He's making a comeback kind of in this. And now he's got a finisher. Who is going to win this thing? This is going to be crazy. And look here. Wow. What a comeback. And going for the pin. Will this be enough? And yes. Wow. So despite all that damage done, DJ Bob gets a point. Even though he was getting tortured the first 5 minutes. And now Devin is very ticked. You can tell. And look at Devin here. And look, oh my goodness. We're seeing some really good moves here by Devin. He's got a really good moveset. And look at this. I've never seen this before. Look at these strikes to the head. And this is going outside now. That move is so weird when they, it's mid-air and stuff, and it just looks, it looks almost impossible to pull off. And what a great camera angle here. Oh my goodness, and that kick to the back of the head. And look at this. Oh my goodness, the cameraman is definitely getting way too close now. Now he's getting way too close. You're about to get hit, buddy. You're about to get hit. You better back off a little bit. I know you want the shot, but it's not worth your life. It is not worth your... Wow, he is way too close. He is way too close, and he almost got hit, and I don't know how he goes from that place to this place. That's weird. He's fast. A fast cameraman, and now he's in the crowd. And look at Devin. Combos. Oh my goodness, look at these chair shots by DJ Bob. And it is still 1-0. And DJ Bob is in the lead. right now. And Devin could really use a point. He's done a lot of damage, though. He's done a lot of damage. He just hasn't been able to get the pin. And now, can he get it here? I don't know if he can or not. And no, the resiliency of DJ Bob is just unreal. But look at this, Sister Abigail. There's no way he gets out of this one. No way. And that's a point for Devin. So now it is 1-1. And here comes those kicks again. I love this moveset. I love it. I think DJ Bob may have the generic moveset, which is a good one. It is a good one, actually. Believe it or not. And here comes Devin. You can always update your moveset. You just got to let us know. We usually like to copy and paste. We don't get into details. If you want to get into details, you got to do it on your own. And look at DJ Bob. Oh, I thought he countered it, but apparently not. And DJ Bob going for a pin. Almost had it. And Devin with the kick out. And look at Devin doing that move again. I love that move. Crimson used to do that all the time. He probably still does. And look here. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. He will not give DJ Bob a chance, and a big kick to the head there. And it is 1-1 still. And Devin is no longer playing around. He had a good start, and then DJ Bob got some really good moves in on him and got the point. And now look at this. It's a pin combo. Made DJ Bob bleed there. And we got a new 24/7 champion. And the question is, how long can he retain the title? I mean, how long can... how long can he retain the title? Because no one has had good luck with this title. Riz lost his first match. DJ Bob lost his first match. I think Marcus kept it only once. And same thing with JR. So we'll see how long Devin can go with this 24/7 title. And now it is time for our second match of the night. We got the Iron Stock in action. The Iron Stock in action teaming up with the Blueneck. We're kind of testing them out. Iron Stock's going to get another test here with 3 random subs. And of course the Stock Boys are going to have their hands full also tonight. So this is the last one till Clash at the Castle. And it is going to be crazy, and we still have these main events going to be insane. Because Okada and Plum are going to have to team up. The champion and the #1 contender teaming up against the Stock Boys. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And look at Dan here with the kendo. And Riz going after Iron. So yeah, Riz, Styles, and William working together. Kind of a little bit of a random thing. It's kind of a test. Clifford wanted to test them tonight, and of course, he's trying to make the subs eat their own. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to divide them, but I don't think it's going to work. Because he basically declared war on all of them. So much for dividing people. When you declare war on everybody. But anyway, yeah, that main event's going to be killer. Tornado tag between Plum, Okada, and the Stock Boys. And the Stock Boys are going to get a real test also. So it doesn't matter what happens here tonight, but you want to build some momentum. You want to get better with your team. And of course, the Stock Boys have established themselves. But Iron Stock, they won big last week. Dan got glitched out, unfortunately, but they did win big. But the test is going to be at Clash at the Castle. And tonight they're kind of, getting a little practice with the Blueneck. Blueneck needs some practice as well. He needs all the help he can get. He hasn't been good at all here lately. And this theories that he's washed up may be true. And Iron breaks up that pin. And Iron and William are battling near the announce table. Pretty crazy there. And Riz, oh my goodness. That was a launch. A very failed launch by Riz. Trying to get that chair over the ropes. He missed badly. But hey, good breakup though. Good breakup. So he redeems himself. And Iron Taylor with a nice dive. Very nice dive by the Iron Taylor. And so far I've been impressed with both teams. Both teams are really making some efforts here. But only one team can come out the winner. Just keep that in mind. And of course, both brands have a lineup at Clash at the Castle. It is going to be one of the best lineups we've had. I mean, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? There's a lot of matches that are very crucial matches in the lineup. And a lot on the line, especially on FLH. There's going to be tons on the line there. And Clifford still thinking about adding another member to the Essentials. Also, going to make it a 5-man army. I don't know when the 5th member is going to arrive. It could happen anytime. But he says he wants a stable of 5. He's already got the Stock Boys. He's got DJ. And now he's got Gory X. And, of course, he's also got Decoy William. We forgot to mention about Decoy William. There's a Decoy who said he was William who wasn't. So I think he's aligned with Clifford as well. So that was kind of weird, that whole situation. We explained that weeks ago. But, yeah, they basically tried to save some money, and they got caught up in their scheme. Should have got Clifford in a lot more trouble than it did, because he's kind of, telling the investors the wrong thing. But he got away with it, of course, because he's a corporate thug. So, of course, he's going to get away with it. Look at Riz here. And Riz and Dan are battling. Oh my goodness. And there goes one of the water bottles. Spilled all over Michael Cole, or Corey Graves. Water went all over him. So much for those nice dress pants, Corey. So much for those nice dress pants. That's why you don't buy fancy dress pants here. I know better by now. I know better. I know you all think you're rich and stuff over at that announce table, but hey, it's all about saving money for me. I am Scrooge McDuck. That is what I am. I'm all about saving my money. Not blowing my money on dress pants like you do, Corey. And Dan, what a nice slam that was. And Dan, Riz has been on point. Riz has broke up a lot of pins. He's done a really good job here.
And these three have never really worked together. I mean, I'm sure they've crossed paths before, but they're not a team. They're not an established team. They're a test for the Iron Stock tonight. Because the Stock Boys are going to have their hands full with Okada and Plum. And look at Dan there. Oh, wow. And Blueneck. Nobody standing in the path, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to get a point. And a nice break up there by Styles. Blueneck tried to get a point. And people have been noticing, I mean, last week especially, Blueneck wasn't that good. He wasn't that good, and maybe he's getting at the age of retirement. He's no longer in his prime, but I don't want to say that in front of his face because he might kick me in the head. But I'm just spitting facts. I mean, he hasn't been good as of late. He did have a U.S. title run. It was extremely short. But, yeah, he hasn't been himself lately for sure. And, you know, that Kenzile loss, that really crushed his ego. And now with his brother against him, Clifford's playing psychological warfare. And I think he has a grudge against the Blueneck because I think he doesn't like that he's great. And he's considered in the GOAT conversation. So he's trying to undermine his greatness. He's trying to make him bad. And wow, Dan just got a point. Wow. What a point there by Dan. I didn't even think that was a submission, but apparently it was. And I don't think anyone knew it was until it was too late. And look at Styles. Styles has a point. So now a tie. It is 1-1. Next fall wins. Who's going to take the next fall? And Riz is not going to give anyone a chance. He's not going to give anybody a chance, and that was just perfect by Riz. Styles is going bananas. His combos from over there. I mean, this is a fight. And, you know, Styles, they support the Iron Stock, but they want the W. They want the W. They probably want a piece of the Essentials. So, the Iron Stock's going to get a piece of the Stock Boys at Clash at the Castle, but Iron Taylor kind of got stuck there. And look here. Him and Styles colliding. And Styles with a nice takedown. What a fight. This is a great fight here. And we started off with a great fight with that 24/7 title match was good. That was a really good match. And we got another pin going on. And it is over. And Styles seals the deal. So Team Styles, the random subs win. And Iron Stock didn't look as great tonight. They did great in that 8-man, but Yeah, they got tested and they lost to a team that's not even an established team. Could end up being an established team. They worked good together. I thought they did a great job together. And now we are going to our main event. It is Plum and Okada versus the Stock Boys. Extreme Rules Tornado Tag. And now the Stock Boys are going to get their test. Will they pass the test or will they fail? Last week, the Stock Boys lost. DJ lost. And of course, Clifford came up with the worst excuse ever. They lifted couches. They lifted recliners. Their backs were hurting them. Then if their backs were hurting them, Clifford, why were they in competition? Come on, Clifford. Really? You can take one L, and just brush it off your shoulders. You have the tag titles right now. You can brush the L off of your shoulders. You don't have to, make excuses. That's the worst. That might be the worst excuse I've heard in my life, in the history of breathing. That, we lost our match because we carried couches in a recliner? Really? Oh my goodness. Then why were you in the match? No, it was an excuse. Their back wasn't hurting. And if they did carry those couches and recliner before the match, then that's on them. And Jack Jonas is going to have his hands full at the pay-per-view. And it's very controversial because he's getting 2 matches. And that's super controversial. Clifford thinks he's the next big thing. He has had, great moments, especially this season. He gets better and better. Of course, he won the tag titles against a really good tag team, the Bandit Club. And then he, he's had some solid victories. He's had some solid victories. Last week wasn't too good last week. But I think, I don't know who got pinned last week. I don't recall, but Okada going for a pin right now, and of course you gotta give it to Okada, CTL champion. CTL champion defeated the Iron Taylor to become the CTL/Universal. Of course, we put that title all in one because WTF is no longer standing as for now. But still, a big championship for him. And he's really good. I don't know if Plum can defeat him. I'm not going to count Plum out, but it's going to be one of his toughest tasks. Oh my goodness, and Jack Jonas takes his foot to Okada. And Okada's in trouble. Oh my goodness, and Jack Jonas landed right on him, and as soon as Plum rolled in, Jack Jonas dived on him. It's just like this team is really good. And Jack works really good with Will. He does. And will the Essentials fall? We don't know if DJ's going to be in a match or yet, or Gory X. We don't know yet. But we're expecting to see maybe at least one of them. Maybe both. There is plans perhaps for a 5-man hardcore match. That's what's been in the talks because we want another title involved. And we want to make it different than the U.S. and Intercontinental. So there's a talk that there's going to be a 5-man Extreme Rules match. It's just talk right now. But I think it's going to happen. So we're going to introduce another title. That means another opportunity. Anyone that's already in a match at Clash of the Castle will not be in that 5-man match. Anyone that's not has a good opportunity to be in it. But it's only going to be 5 people if it happens. So only 5 people are going to be get the opportunity for it. And a kick out there by Jonas. No, my bad, Will. Look at Plum, man. Plum is just putting a beat down on Jack Jonas. And look at Okada throwing in some strikes on Will. And what a nice takedown by Will Westberg. And let's see if he can get not even a 2. Wow. Okada is resilient. He is relentless. He really did. When he faced off with the Universal Champion, he destroyed him. I'm not trying to disrespect the Universal Champion. It was just the case. He won that big. I mean, the Universal Champion did get some blows in on him, but that was it. He didn't get a point against him. It was a flawless victory for Okada. And of course, he's going to have his hands full with Plum. Plum won that giant 8-man. And Jack Jonas with the spear. And this is how it starts. This is how it starts. That spear. And somehow Plum kicks out. Somehow. I don't know how. And Jack Jonas is fast. He's strong. He's resilient. He's got it all. But the real test is Blueneck. Blueneck, it's going to be a big test for him. Because, again, he didn't do good tonight. He didn't get a point for the Iron Stock. Only Dan did. And a kick out there by Okada again. Oh my goodness, Jack Jonas just threw a kendo at Okada. And he is just swirling that shovel around. Just going after everybody. Oh my goodness. And he's just striking everyone with the shovel. Wow. He just does not care. And if these guys do manage to beat the Stock Boys, they're going to have a sore back. Oh my goodness. Plum is just getting destroyed. And oh my, wow, this is just amazing tag work. Amazing tag work by these two. They are literally double teaming people with weapons. It's insane what I'm seeing here. Insane. And Okada's had enough. So has Plum. And now they finally got them separated. You don't want those two. You don't want it to be 2-on-1 with the Stock Boys. That's the best advice I got for the Iron Stock. What just happened there, you don't want to be the only one in the ring when they're beating you with shovels and sticks. That was crazy. And Plum going for the pin. And a kick out there by Jonas. Wow. The fact that they're both still alive is just amazing. Because both teams have taken a lot of damage. Especially Plum and Okada. And look here. Okada's can't even get a 2. He cannot even get a 2. It's crazy. This has been match of the night for sure. Plum stepping on Will's head. And wow, they just threw steps at Jack's back, didn't even phase him. And now, I mean, look at Jack. Oh my goodness, taking them both on. And finally, Okada had enough and forced him out of the ring. Oh my goodness, they just will not stop coming. You're going to have to separate them. That is the only way. And oh my goodness, Will just, his head hit the back of a weapon. And wow, now they're double teaming Will. And Okada needs to get on this because Jonas is not going to allow that to happen. And that was another missed opportunity for the contender and the champion. And Okada's still standing tall. There has not been a point scored yet, which is just insane to me. And Will launching trash. This is a crazy. Has this not reached 5 stars yet? It should be. It should be 5 stars. We got. I mean, our crew who picks up after all these wrestlers, they're gonna be so busy tonight because of this match. They're fast at what they do, but oh my goodness, there's steps, there's trash cans, everything's laying everywhere. A ladder. I mean, what is going on here? This is just extreme as can be. This is what we want to see on this brand. And Plum's got a great opportunity. Will's still recovering, but not enough. Not enough. And Okada using the steps. Now they're getting extreme. They're fed up with the torture. And Plum, can he get a point? Still no point. Look at Jack Jonas using his shoulders to hit Plum in the head. And look at this. This is what the Iron Stock has to look forward to. It's definitely going to be their greatest test yet. And just like that, there's a point for Jack Jonas. Five-star match. Oh, they're double teaming Jonas. And Will is definitely the weakest link. If you could really do some damage on him, and right now Will is by himself. And this is not good for Will. And look at Okada taking advantage of this. They got to get a point here. And they do. Great job there by Plum and Okada. And look at Okada. He's got a tombstone locked in. This is perfect. And Plum takes the stop sign to Jack Jonas. But Okada doesn't go for the pin. Oh my goodness, that was a perfect opportunity to maybe seal the deal. It may not have worked, but you know, these stop sign shots are, oh man, and Jack Jonas just kicked Plum in the head. And they're going to have to double team him or do something. Oh my goodness. This has been one of the most brutal fights ever. The Stock Boys have increased their ability. There's no doubt about it. It is 1-1 right now. So next fall wins. And this has been a very competitive match between both of these parties. And a spear by Westberg. It could be over. It could be over here. And somehow, I don't know how, Okada kicks out, and that right there is why he's the CTL champion. It's exactly why he's the CTL champion. Because of kickouts like that. He can take the damage. And that's what Plum's got to do. Plum's got to put him through hell at Clash at the Castle. That's what he's got to do. It's going to take that. And Westberg alone again with Okada. And here comes Jonas. And you don't want to botch on him. Because Okada's alone once again. Oh my goodness. The strikes to the head. And Okada finally gets him down. Look at Jonas. Oh, wow. I don't know how. Oh, my goodness. But Plum dodged one move. He got hit with the other. And now he's alone. And they are beating on him. Wow. This is just... And look at Will. And a good counter there by Plum. So separates Jack from his partner. And look at Jack Jonas, though. He will not stop. Plum needs to get involved in this. Is he? No, he's got to deal with Will. Look at that. Just brutality is what we are witnessing here. Brutality. And Plum's trying... Plum better watch out. Oh, got kicked in the back of the head. No matter who wins, everybody's going to be sore. Everybody is going to be sore here. This is one of the craziest main events of the year. For sure. I have never seen the ring covered with weapons. It's all over the place. Our pickup crew is going to be ticked. They are going to be ticked when they see this mess. They're fast, but they're going to be ticked. They're still going to be ticked off. And look at Plum. He's got Will in a submission. Jack is down, and it is over. They did it. They did it. Wow. And that's the key for the Iron Stock. Will Westberg. He is the weakest link. 2 falls on him, and somehow these two survive. I don't know how they survived. I don't know how they're not dead. Wow, what a match, though. What a 5-star match. And it is now time for our main event promo. Our main event promo. It will be the final promo before Clash at the Castle. And who are we going to get? Oh, those floating cars. And it looks like it is the Essentials, minus the Stock Boys. DJ's here, Gory's here, Clifford is here. And Clifford's going to make a big announcement. And, of course, they think they're better than everyone else. Of course they do. They think they're essential. And we're about to hear from the GM himself. Now, I wonder what he's got to say. A big announcement before the pay-per-view? I think it's going to happen. Hello, everyone. My name is Clifford Welch, and I am the general manager of CTL. I'm also the founder of the greatest faction of all time, the Essentials. And I just want to give you all a spoiler what's going to happen at Clash at the Castle. We're going to have a 5-man Extreme Rules match to determine the new hardcore champion. And of course, I'm going to throw DJ in that match so he can beat all of you all. And he will be your new hardcore champion. And then we're going to have the tag titles. The Stock Boys will retain. And then Jack Jonas is going to beat up that washed up has-been known as the Blueneck. But that's not enough. We need one more match. And we can't have the CTL title, so there's only one title left. And that is the 24/7 title. The one that sub Devin has. Well, guess what, Devin? We heard you've been talking some trash about our boy Gory X over here. So Gory X is going to teach you a lesson. He's going to take your 24/7 title and he's going to beat you down. So be ready. Because at Clash at the Castle, the Essentials will stand tall.